Hello everybody and welcome back to Games for Dads and another top 10 countdown. This time we are looking at my favourite collection, the top 10 arts and culture cards. This is going to be an awesome list. So let's go. Number 10, I've got Vitruvian Man. Great card this. On the play, if your deck has 9 or more science cards, you've got arts and culture cards, wherever they are, gain 18 until played, and vice versa. One of my favorite cards, absolutely awesome to build a deck around, and definitely makes our top 10. There he is. He's a limited ledge card. Brilliant card, absolutely love it. So that's the first one in our top 10. Like I said, there's so many good arts and culture cards. This is an amazing top 10. These cards are all absolutely phenomenal. Number 9, we've got a tarot card, the Tower. This is the one that buffs you by 100 if you're winning the round, and if you're tied or losing, then it buffs either you or your opponent by 100. And both of them are revealed before scoring, so you can see where those 100 points are going to go. So that's 6 for 56, a limited epic. Pretty good. There's some good epic cards in the arts and cultures, but that's number 9 in our countdown. So let's move on to number 8. Rapunzel. I'm sure a lot of people would think this would be higher, but for me, not really. Great card on the play. If your deck contains a card from every album, your cards in hand gain plus 30 this turn. And the problem I have with this card is you've got to have a card from every album, and that often weakens your deck and you've got better options. But still a great card if you are playing a rainbow deck. A limited legendary Rapunzel. Nice card, nice picture, and definitely makes the top 10. So moving on to number 7, another amazing card, Stradivarius, higher than Rapunzel, definitely 6 for 61. Reason being, doesn't matter about any other cards on your deck. On the play, your cards adjacent to this game plus 38 this turn. So it's only, 12 power less than Rapunzel. But there's no conditions on this card. As long as you play it in the middle, absolutely amazing card. So it definitely beats Rapunzel into that number 7 spot. Good card. Number 6 in our arts and cultures. This is getting really good now. Some amazing cards. The Hierophant. And why? Well, a crazy card, this one. You can use this in loads of different decks, but on the play, if your deck has 3 tarot cards, give them wherever they are, 27 permanently. So better than Rapunzel, you're getting 27 on 3 tarot cards permanently. So absolutely amazing. Definitely deserves to be at number 6. If not, maybe a little bit higher. But the Hierophant, for me, number 6 in arts and culture. What an amazing collection. All these cards in the deck would be amazing as well. So number 5, we've got a newish card, the Ace of Swords, another tarot card, and I like this card because you've got 2 options on it. If you play it on the left, your cards in hand gain plus 25 until played, and if you play it on the right, your opponent's cards in hand lose minus 25. So that's all 5 cards in your hand. You either get 25 or all 5 of your opponent's cards lose 25. Absolutely amazing card. That's the Ace of Swords. So let's go. We are getting to the exciting stage. Number 4 has to be Art Deco. Such a versatile card. Fits in pretty much every deck. 6 for 70. Another epic card. Limited epic. And it gets really powerful. On the play, this card gains plus 20 permanently. And the benefit of getting 1 extra energy. So absolutely useful. Or useful. Absolutely amazing. I nearly said useless. Absolutely amazing. That's Art Deco. And on those low energy weeks, it's a must have in pretty much all of your decks. So here we go. We are moving into the big 3. Number 3, Hemidal or Hemidal. If at least 6 cards in your deck are from different albums, your cards wherever they are gain plus 30 this round. So much more powerful than Rapunzel. And actually this one is worth having the rainbow deck. So that's why I've got him so high. Amazing card. Number 3, still really difficult to get, but if you can get him, definitely worth having and keeping. I've got mine protected, as you can see. So that's number 3. Moving on to number 2, another absolutely phenomenal card is Hell. 3 for 31. And I like this card because it just gets you out of trouble so many times, and you can buff it up nicely if you've got the right arts and cultures deck. But on the play, if you've lost 2 rounds this game, your cards in hand gain plus 55 this turn. So all 3 cards that you play, if you play 3, are going to get that 55 buff. Amazing. That's Hell. definitely makes the number 2 spot. So before we move on to my number 1 arts and cultures, let's have a look at some honourable mentions. And there's quite a few of these because, like I said, there's so many good cards in this album. So Fatalism, cool card. On the 2 random philosophy cards in your hand, gain plus 50 permanently. So basically every time you play that, you're going to get 50 permanently on that card. If you've only got 1 or 2 philosophy cards, great card. Ouroboros, one of my favourite cards again. Just hold this card because you get 15 until played, and on the play the card loses minus 30, but on the return you get that 30 back. I've got that card up to 500 points, if not 600 close, I think. Great card if you're going for really big scores. And Huggy is still there. Still a good card. Your cards with 0 base energy, wherever they are, gain plus 23 until played. And your cards with 1 base energy gain 13 until played. So you can still build really cool decks around Huggy, or Hyggy, as you would like to call him. Definitely a deck building card. Another one, Belsnickel, the Gift Bringer. On the draw, if it's the 3rd turn of a round, your cards in hand gain plus 25 until played. And on the play, your Festive Tradition cards in hand gain plus 30 this turn. That's an amazing buff. If you got the right deck and you get that on the 3rd round, or the 3rd turn of a round, you are looking at crazy power. Locking had to be in there. Your opponent's cards in hand cost plus 3 next turn. Pretty useful if you like playing those evil drain decks. Honourable mention. And I think we've got a couple more honourable mentions. Let's have a look. Yep, we have got the Devil. Good card. This card locks permanently. 4 random cards in your hand cost minus 2 permanently, and 4 random cards in your hand gain plus 20 permanently. Pretty good. Maybe some people might put him in the top 10. But for me, you've got to be playing an overlock deck, and I don't like overlock decks because there's so much better options. And then a new card, The Boy Who Cried Wolf. This is pretty good. It's growing on me slowly. If you've played The Boy Who Cried Wolf this game, the card gains 50 permanently and your opponent loses minus 100 at this turn. So it can be useful if used in the right deck. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Have you worked out what number 1 is? Well, my number 1 in the Arts and Cultures album is Hands Trap. Absolutely phenomenal card. On the play, all cards except Festive Tradition cards in both players' hand lose minus 30 this turn. And look at this, on the return, this card gains plus 60 permanently. And he's already starting at 7 for 60. This guy is absolutely crazy. He works in so many different decks. And at Christmas, I had him in my Festive Traditions deck at Christmas. And he's almost unbeatable. He is absolutely phenomenal when you've got a whole deck of Festive Traditions. Anyhow, that's my number 1 and my top 10. I'm sure you've all got slightly different ideas. Do let me know in the comments below. I'm always keen to find out. And in the meantime, we will be back very soon. So thanks for watching. Take care, everybody. Enjoy Q, and we will see you soon. Bye.